our accompanying daddy, he has to work again in Edgewater, so we found this amazing park. Huge playground. It's empty because it's early on a Saturday. Huge sprinklers over here which aren't on yet. More playgrounds up there. It's like this huge park. It's gorgeous. So we're gonna play here for a couple hours. Then we are going to Fanwood, Scotch Plains, and Westfield for some open houses and to check out the towns. Oh, look at him go! Whee! Oh my goodness, this is the best park ever! James Braddock Park. Where are you ladies? Where are you ladies? Hi, who's that? Who's that? Oh, you gonna climb? Wow. It is all out in the sun though. That's a shame. We didn't put on sunblock. Oopsies. It's still early though. He's still going to town over there. My goodness, the plan is get them a good workout so they're okay just being dragged along to a few houses, and then we'll do another playground later. Woohoo! So you had a nice nap. We're at the first open house, not open house, but we're gonna see our first house in Fanwood. We just drove through Fanwood. It was super cute, modern. Scotch Plains was a little older feeling, but still nice. So there's the house. Going for $4.99. Now we're gonna go check it out, guys. Here we go. This could be our next house. If you've been following along, you probably saw my massive house purge video a while ago, and that was in getting prepared to put our house on the market, which we did. I tried for sale by owner for a few weeks and was really disappointed with the free options available. So Zillow kind of screws you over, and I think a lot of people who may contact you or try to contact you on Zillow end up going through to an agent who is not representing you, and they may either take the client and get their commission or say, oh, sorry, that's off the market, but I've got another one, come see that one. So I don't know, it just didn't go well, and I wasn't prepared to spend a lot of money to get it on the MLS and all that. So basically I did it for a few weeks. We had pretty pathetic showings at I did 2 open houses, and then I said, you know what, let's just go for it. We found a realtor, we interviewed a bunch, found a couple that were pretty great. Yeah, and then we went with Douglas Elliman with an agent who was already closing on a unit in our building. So that seemed like, hey, he knows our building and our board and all that. So that seemed like a good fit. But we've been on the market for, oh, hey. We've been on the market a month. We've had 3 open houses and no offers yet. So we're getting a little nervous if we're gonna have to reduce the price or just wait it out for the right person. We're not in a rush, but I'll tell you, the problem is, the places we're looking in New Jersey, and we've kind of narrowed it down. We're really loving Fanwood, Scotch Plains, Westfield, and Bloomfield because of how family friendly they are. They've got cute little downtowns and trains, and they're a decent commute to New York City, and good schools. And kind of affordable. It's relative because all the taxes are crazy. We're talking like over $10,000. sometimes up to like $18,000 a year for property taxes. Oh my God. One of the problems is, from what we've heard, the really cute, ready to go, ready to move in houses are going in less than a week of being on the market and going like bidding war way over the listing price, like even 100,000 over. Crazy. And so the problem is that we don't have an offer on our house yet, which means we're at least 3 months from closing on this house, and that's assuming we get an offer tomorrow. So we can't exactly like jump on a house when we love it. So we've been going to these houses and then we're like, oh, I love this one, and then we're like, hey, we're not ready to make an offer, and of course someone else gets it. So that's a little frustrating. I think right now we're just kind of like finding the towns we like and waiting until we have an offer, and then we'll jump on something. But it's kind of confusing, like how do you sell your house and buy a new one knowing you need to have at least 20% down to not need the mortgage insurance and to secure a mortgage for a second house. It kind of like does your head in, and then there's the anxiety over like, well, maybe we're not actually going to be able to sell this house for what we want, and we're not willing to move. We love it here, so we'll just stay if we can't get a good price for it. But anyway, we've been going around to some open houses and exploring the areas. We loved Montclair. It was like super modern, really nice, really, really cool, hip downtown area in Montclair. We also love the downtown in Westfield, very, very cool. We're finally sitting down and starting to talk to realtors, giving them our list of what we're looking for so they can keep an eye out. But pretty much at this point it's kind of a waiting game to see if anyone's gonna buy this place. I'm kind of like, now that we've been researching, there's so many scary things, like there's like flooding to worry about. There's, do we need a second car? Am I gonna have to be driving? I haven't driven in years, guys. I've never driven with kids. I'm kind of scared. I'd love to be somewhere we can walk to the parks, we can walk to the school, or they take the bus. That would be ideal for me. And there's always Zipcar and Uber and stuff. But I don't know, things like burglary and people getting into our house. Like we're up here like, you know, several floors in the air in this building. Also the kids getting out through a window. I guess you just get alarms for all that stuff. Things like having to do or pay for your lawn, your snow removal, even the garbage. Some of the cities, it's, you have to like secure your own contract for garbage removal. It's kind of crazy. The expenses really creep up, and in New Jersey is definitely not going to be cheaper than living here in our co-op, but it's kind of the quality of life. You know, we'll get a house where we don't have to worry about the kids stomping and jumping around and bothering the neighbors. Having a backyard where they can just run outside while I watch through the window and I'm doing the dishes. That kind of stuff. It just sounds awesome. Plus, like, probably better schools, lower kid to teacher ratio, stuff like that. So that's where we are. We're kind of waiting for someone to buy our co-op so we can jump on a house and then we'll move. The final issue we're dealing with is my son is graduating kindergarten next week, but because he's a December birthday, his age will actually be starting kindergarten next year in New Jersey. So whether he repeats kindergarten, and some of the towns like Westfield are half-day kindergarten, and he's been full-day private, full-day public free school for 2 years now, universal pre-K and kindergarten. So I'm kind of nervous about him repeating kindergarten, especially if it's a half-day, but everybody kind of says it's better to be with his peers. You don't want him to be a year or a year and a half younger, because people do redshirting in New Jersey is common. They hold their kids back in the year. So he would be younger than the regular kids and way younger than the redshirted kids. So it's like, yeah. And these guys, if we stay in New York, they'll be in UPK, free pre-kindergarten here, in just 1 year. But if we go to New Jersey, they won't get free public school for 3 more years. Because they're October birthdays, and October 1st is the cutoff. So, that's something to consider too. Can I handle being home for 3 more years with these guys, or paying for them to go to preschool? What do you think, Emmy? Emmy, what should we do?
go in the park.
Go in the park?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. You wanna say bye?
Bye-bye.
Stay tuned, I'll keep doing updates and then we'll keep doing the regular stuff, you know, all our product reviews. And we're going to Maine, guys. We're going to Maine in July for a week. Big, massive family vacation with grandparents from Japan and North Carolina and my sister from Canada. We're all gonna meet in Maine. So stay tuned, that's gonna be an awesome video for you guys. Probably 1 or 2 or 3, just like we did with Japan last year. I'll link that below, our Japan trip if you haven't seen that. But it's gonna be a fun video with great tips if you're planning to go to Maine. Anyway, stay tuned, subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications, follow us on social media, it's US Japan Fam, and comment below if you have made the move from Brooklyn or New York City to the burbs, how you like it, any tips you have. Thank you and bye!